Today on The Boot Guy, we are looking at the King Flint Pant. So back in June, I did the Keen Durham Pant Challenge, the 52-week, 52-wash challenge. So soon I'll be coming up on the 52nd week, and I will be doing the part 2 of that video. If you want to see the first part, click over here, and you'll get the link to it. One thing that Keen does really well is they make excellent boots, sandals, outdoor shoes. They've got that one down. So them breaking into the pant market, well, you would think, okay, can they do it? Well, I think they can. I think they can put together a really good pair of pants because they have a great design team. They understand what guys want out of a pair of pants. So let's take a look at a few of the details. Let's look at the pocketing. Let's look at the construction and the materials. So for this review, I have 2 different size pants here, just to show you the difference in the fit and just how waists don't always match up. So the brown one is called cork and the green is called black olive. The tan is a 36 by 36. The green is a 38 by 36. So the first thing we should always do whenever we're going to talk about pants is we should measure them out. I'm gonna move this pair of Mount Vernons to the side since I don't need them right now. So the 38 by 36, when I put the tape in here, and I put the tape on the inside of the waist, and I pull the waist as far as I can, I get 19 inches. On the 36 by 36, when I put the tape in there, I'm also getting 19 inches. Let's point out a few of the details in this pant because that's one thing this pant truly is detail rich. They have reinforced the front pockets for a knife clip. They used a really nice heavy duty cotton, something that you normally don't find in a pair of pants. Usually if they're gonna trim out the pocket, they're just gonna fold it over and they're gonna throw a stitch in. Keen went that extra step and they added this beautiful trim piece. Now you can call these 2 pockets here cargo pockets, call them drop pockets. I call them amazing because of where they sit in the leg. They sit a little bit higher so that when you sit down, this pocket is not in your way. The one that's on the left side is an open pocket, so you can put your hand in and out. There's no closure on it outside of the flap that folds over the pocket. But the one that's on the right side, and this is a really nice touch, it has a zipper, a built-in self-healing zipper. So it's not a crappy, just regular YKK crappy zipper. This is one of the really nice outdoor self-healing zippers. Belt loops. Keen did not forget that guys need and love belt loops on their pants. You got 2 directly in the front by the fly. You got 2 on the hips. You got 2 in the middle of the back by your kidneys. And then you have 1 huge, really well done belt loop right in the middle that is bar tacked, and there is a lot of space in there. Now something that I really like about their belt loops is this little section here. They have it on all of them. There's an extra section here that passes through so you can have a carabiner clipped under the belt loop, not interfering with your belt. That it has its own little private section there. Now the crotch of the pants is gusseted. What does that mean? That means that right in the middle underneath where the material usually comes together, they added an extra piece, this diamond shape gusset down here. This is really important, guys. As we move around, as we stretch around, as we're going through the day, pants that don't have a gusset usually start to pull off your butt. They stretch out prematurely, and you can never get a really good fit in the inner thighs. When something really fits you well and it moves with you, when you have to climb and work and kneel, it's going to stay where it should, and you don't have to think about pulling up your pants constantly. Now, it has the articulated knee, and we're seeing this articulated knee type thing a lot in pants. A lot of the tactical, a lot of the outdoor pants. Everybody's adding the articulated knee. Most of the time what the companies are doing, and I have to say that it is pretty crappy that the companies do this, is they don't make a true articulated knee. It doesn't really move or flex. It kind of just, they throw a stitch in there and they say, oh, look at it, it moves with you. But not true when it comes to the Keen. There is actually a space within this double knee, and this is a double layer of fabric. The fabric that's over the knee here is the same fabric that they use to line the edge of the pocket. So it's a tougher material than the rest of the pant. You'll also find it at the kick plate back here. This seam line follows all the way through the back. So these are different chunks of fabric put together, so it actually moves. When you bend your leg, this thing actually moves with you. Back pockets are surface sewn patch pockets with zipper closures on the left and the right side. Here's the great part, is that the zippers, when they're open, they go to the inside. When they're closed, they go to the outside. Somebody thought about that. Somebody thought about the direction of the zipper in which it should go in orientation to how you're wearing the pants. This is great thinking. This is engineering of soft goods at its finest. Now, this pocket is built into the surface of the back of the pant. It is not built into the pant where it's inset. It is actually on the surface. So that means that as you move around with stuff in these pockets, it's not going to augment the fit of the pant. Now, I mentioned the kick plates. The kick plates on both the left and the right leg are of the heavier type duck material that they're using on the front of the pocket and on the double knee. And you can feel the kick plate when you actually touch it, that this is an extra piece of material over the pant. So it's just not a piece of material sewn in and there's one chunk here. There are two pieces of material back here. So as you wear these, as you wear out the back, as you drag them, you get a little bit more life out of your pair of pants. All right, so let's put the pants on and let's look at how they fit. Now we're gonna start with the 38 by 36, which is the green pair. Now, look at that pant. Look at the way that fits me. That fits me like a loose pair of work pants. That kind of fits me the way I would want my regular pairs of pants to fit. I actually like something that's a little bit, not baggy, just loose. Loose enough that I can move in. If I have to walk through the forest for 4 or 5 miles to get where I need to be in order to hunt or fish or whatever I'm doing, I want something that kind of moves with me. All right, so now let's look at the 36-36. As you can tell, the leg, the construction of this pant is completely different than the 38-36. You can see that it truly is a 36 leg. You can see that the way it actually fits me, it fits like a more fitted pair of pants. Kind of like a true pair of tactical pants, where it kind of moves and forms to the shape of your body. Now, I'm okay with this. I do prefer something that's a little bit looser, but this is okay. This is more of a casual type fit, and maybe that's exactly where I'm going to save these pants and wear these pants, is more of a casual type fit. Now, something I didn't point out is look at the way the pant goes over the boot. Now, the boot that I have on here, that is the US built Keen Utility Soft Toe Mount Vernon. Super comfortable, great boot, kind of a hybrid between a hiking and a work boot. Though it has the heart of a work boot, I mean, look at that thing. That is just a good casual looking outdoor boot that can double as a work boot. So that's the Keen Flint Pant, built from a beautiful heavy duty 11-ounce duck canvas. Hey, if you're currently wearing the Flint by Keen, please comment below. Let guys know if you've had any issues about the waist shrinking, the length shrinking, how did they wear, if you're wearing them for work or outdoors. Please comment below, add a little bit to this conversation. If you're interested, remember you can always watch my video at the end of this video about the Durham pant on the 52-week wash challenge. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you're interested, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Hey, if you're about to pick up a pair of the Keen Flint pants or just any pants from Keen and you're kind of on the fence about size and fit and you just got a few questions, feel free to shoot me over an email. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching. Hey, if you're currently wearing a pair of pants...